Okay, so this is the Master Grade gelgoog chars custom. I've been wanting to do reviews for a while now, I just haven't, and I figured that I would start off with this one because I tried to find reviews of this before I bought it and I couldn't find any, so I figured I would make one. I'll go over the articulation, then the accessories, and I don't know if I'll do the inner frame or not because I don't really like taking him out of the armor. I don't know, the shoulder pads, in order to take the all the pinkish color off, you actually have to take this piece off, pop this out, slide this out. There's little grooves in there with this piece, if you can see. I don't have the greatest camera in the world, and that's how you get the shoulder pad with all the armor off. And even though I just did one, it wouldn't be that hard to do the other one. Still don't feel like doing it right now. So hang on while I put this back on. Well, if I can get it back on. Okay, there we go. All in all, this was actually a really nice kit. I really enjoyed the chars custom Zaku 2 version 2.0. That's actually my favorite model. This one wasn't quite as good. For some reason I was hoping it would be almost the exact same thing, but it's not. So for articulation, the head can rotate pretty much 360 degrees. Yeah, I mean, it can go all the way around. It can look up and down, but for some reason mine is turned the wrong way. Well, okay, so I messed up the whole neck joint. Just take that. The eye on the inside, if you can see it, does the same little gimmick as the other, the Zaku 2. That's why it wasn't turning, because I had it facing all weird. The shoulder pad can go up that far. It's actually not as far as I thought, but it still allows for the arm to go in or go out. You know, can move forward. It isn't actually hindered by the shoulder armor because it's on this little hole right there. The fingers are just like all the other version 2.0s. These three are all connected. This one is separate, and the thumb is on a ball joint with each one of the finger joints. The waist actually has a lot of articulation. There is a hinge in here that allows it to go back and forth. Let's see if I can show you a little bit better. This part can lean forward and back. And there's actually a ball joint in there that allows for even more rotation. So the waist is fairly articulated, even more so than the Zaku, for example. The side skirts are all nice. They can do this little connecting together thing. If you get them to lay just right, it looks like it's one solid piece, but then if you go to move the leg, it's not. Actually, speaking of the armor and taking it off and why I probably won't show it, I actually broke this piece right here. This whole piece is one piece, well, with the exception of this, it's all one piece. And I actually broke mine trying to get it off, and I don't know if you can see the break line, but I tried to super glue it back together. Now, the legs, actually, most models that I've noticed, well, no, okay, most version 2.0 models that I've built, all two of them, the peg was coming from the leg into the waist, but this one is just like the other ones, and the peg is actually going from the waist into the leg instead. You can see the little thrusters back there that weren't actually as cool as I was expecting them to be. The legs can go in and out, but are somewhat hindered by the waist, actually, or by the waist armor. Now, the knee is my least favorite part of this model because it is very hampered by the articulation. It can bend at the bottom that far. You'd think it's because of all this, but it's actually not. It's just, even without the armor, it still only bends that far, and then can bend that far. So ultimately it makes a, I don't remember what kind of bend that is called, but whatever. But it's still, I mean, it moves alright, but it feels like it should bend a lot more than that. And then the feet are, you know, on a ball joint in there. It's not like the Zaku where it's a round peg. Still not sure what that's called. But ultimately these are just like the Zaku 2's feet. And then you can see thrusters back up in there. All in all, it's a good model. Not quite as good as I was hoping that it would be, but it did turn out pretty good. As for its accessories, it comes with a shield, which I messed up on the decals. I didn't put all the decals or stickers on, I just put some of them. And I actually did custom paint the eye on the inside. And I tried to do some like weathering on the legs and things, but it doesn't really show up very well, and me showing off this model is kind of making it wear off more. The shield, don't know if I like it, because I can't really get it to stay in the hand very well without pegging it into the back. And there's this gimmick where you can peg this into the back, like so, and then it swings around because of all these joints and pegs and things, and can be held while still attached to the back, and I don't like that, because that pretty much means this arm is stuck like this, and it has to stay like this. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong, maybe I misunderstood the instructions, I don't know. The kit does actually come with one screw. It screws into this hand to hold it together. Not in this hand. Just this one. I don't know why, but whatever. Wasn't as big of a problem as I thought. It comes with a beam weapon that comes with actually 2 sets of beams. I don't have the other ones with me right now, but it comes with the saber type beam and then the other one. And it just like newer master grades, it has the peg in the hand and the hole, and it can clip in there really tight and nice. Speaking of the hands again, I've actually been having problems with mine, and the thumb joint keeps, or the ball joint there keeps popping out, and I don't really know why. And then here's the gun. The gun I actually like a lot. After I detailed it a little bit. Obviously I just put some silver on it, and I painted the lens blue, even though it's supposed to just remain clear. I don't know if I'll show off the inner frame. I might break down and do it. I might not. I really doubt it, but it's possible. Oh, and I almost forgot. There's the little cockpit right here, if I can get something to open it with. You can open this. It's kind of simple, but you can maybe see a little char in there. This actually was the clear parts version. I have all of the clear parts, but I'm just going to show you one because I don't really feel like putting them all on it, because I don't like having a kit that's only half covered in clear parts. But that's what it would basically look like. And then it came with clear parts for most of the arm, and then almost one whole leg except for these 2 pieces. One of the other gimmicks that this kit has, if I can, don't know why I chose the same one I had to fight with earlier, but I did. My bad. But you can actually, it's still not on, you can take this off and you can see the inner detail with the boosters in there, but I think that that is a waste of plastic and prefer to just keep it on, because I don't like to display my kit. Even though I really enjoy a kit with an inner frame, I don't like showing off the, see, it still wasn't on. I don't like displaying them with only half of the stuff on, or half of it off. I'll take pictures of it, but I'm not really big on displaying it. Okay, this is really making me mad now. Okay, yeah. I don't want to mess up that decal. There we go. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much the gelgoog version 2.0. I'm pretty sure that the green one's going to be the exact same. Oh, there's also this little hatch back here. And there just fell off a jet. The jet on, or the booster on this side, the actual nozzle itself, tends to fall off a lot on my model. I don't know why. But this can actually clip in there for storage, and then... screw it, you get the idea. But I'm running out of time, so I better go ahead and end this. But there's my model. I plan to make more reviews, like I said, or like I didn't say, I don't know. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I'll probably start doing more of them.